Hey everyone, and welcome to another installment of Tom's World. Today our video finds us in the wooded area right near Woodhaven Rd and Thornton Rd. Now there's two sections of these woods, one on either side of Woodhaven Rd. Right now we're on the side that's closer to Comley Road, and hopefully I can have time to get into the woods on the other side of Woodhaven Rd, because from what I was told there was some pretty cool stuff in there at one time. I doubt that it's still there, but we could still check it out. Anyway, let's get in here and check these woods out. So I went up and down Thornton Road trying to find the what used to be a main vein trail going through these woods. I went up and down, I couldn't find it. I was walking right past it because I have my sunglasses on. It's really thin now. This used to be, I'm gonna say this used to be at least 4 or 5 foot wide at one time. Again, I apologize for the loud noises. We are right near Woodhaven Rd, and we're going right along with the creek that's on the side here. I'm not sure what creek this is. I don't think it's Bequessing, but it could be an offshoot of it. I could see it down there, but yeah, I used to come into these woods a lot when I was younger. Me and a friend of mine, Mike, who has since passed away some time ago, when we were younger we used to come back here and hang out, and at one time he actually constructed what could be considered a robot out of a bunch of junk that he found in the woods and some stuff he had at home. It even had like a football helmet for a head that had a bunch of, like, I don't know, like 9-inch spikes going through it to make a mohawk. It was really cool. Had reflectors for eyes and everything, and if you didn't know it was there and you turned the corner, it would have scared the crap out of you. Ooh, there's some thorns here. Okay, I really should have brought a walking stick. Always the case, isn't it? All right, got a down tree here. I keep looking off to the right to see if I see the bridge. It's gonna be down there somewhere. Up here you can see Woodhaven Rd. I just have to get over this down tree here. And we cleared it. And there's more thorns. They're not too bad though. They're just like baby thorns. And I'm hoping I find this bridge, if it's even still standing, but I don't know why it wouldn't be. But I do remember going down there with Mike at one time. Remember him showing it to me. But in the other woods, what I'll be looking for is, it was said that at one time there was an underground garage over there, and I doubt that it's still there, and I would have to think that they filled it in, because it's not like it was a secret garage. It was used at some point. It's like right behind Union Roofing on the other side. The creek seems to have disappeared. I might have to backtrack and look again, but this garage was open at one time. We'll say back in the 60s, 70s. It wasn't being used, but it was accessible. One of my subscribers had told me about it quite some time ago, and he said that I should check it out to see if it's still there. But like I said, more than likely they filled it in, because it would be dangerous to just have out in the open. There was something here at some point. You see all this concrete? A lot of it's like in the ground, and some of it like right over here. There was a building here. Wonder what it was. If anybody knows, please put a comment underneath the video, let me know. But yeah, it was definitely something that was here. This isn't just like concrete that was dropped off. As you can see, it would have been like stairs going down there. I just scared the crap out of myself. A twig landed on my shoe. I thought it was something running across. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to that trail I was just walking down, and I want to walk back down to see if I can find where the creek seemed to veer. I guess it veered off into the other woods over there. and see if I can find that bridge. You know, logic would tell you it would be near whatever this building was, but, you know, I don't know. Anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, so full disclosure here. As I was walking back, trying to backtrack, I did not find the correct path to go on. And when I looked ahead down in that direction, and I don't know if they're coming through it all on the video, way in the distance through the trees, you can see like a white color. There are a series of tents over there, which most likely means that that's probably like a little homeless camp of some kind, which wouldn't be too far from the fields at Comley and Thornton, but just far enough into the woods that they wouldn't be seen. So I don't want to go any more in that direction, which would actually be further away from the creek than I wanted to be. So I came up from this direction thinking I was on the same trail, but then when I realized how far away from the creek I was, I said, this isn't the same trail. So, not really sure. I don't think I came through there. So, it had to be further down here, down towards where I saw that building that was down. And see, the homeless population, while I hold no grudges against them whatsoever, it can be a little scary. There's my shadow. How you doing? I'm very bundled up because it's cold out. It can be a little scary approaching them because you don't know what kind of weapons they may have or how many there are. You could get bum rushed. I didn't come from this way either, so I don't know why I'm going this way, but it's closer to the creek, so I'm just trying to get to there because I know that's where that path was. But yeah, so that's the one thing, and I actually said it to somebody in comments on one of my videos. When you're wandering around the woods in here, you definitely want to be very careful because you never know who you're going to come across. And, you know, you don't know if the person is mentally unstable or if they're just desperate and they're thinking that they're fighting for their life kind of thing. So, when exploring in the area, definitely use caution. Alright, I'm really close. I think this is about the place that I said that the creek seemed to disappear. So it must go under Woodhaven. And you can see on the other side of Woodhaven with all these cars going by, that's the other set of woods over there. And we're very close to the Far Northeast Airport, so that's another issue with noise, is the planes landing. All right, this is definitely the way I came from because I see that log that I had to get over. So now I know I'm back on track. I will look for that little bridge because I'm almost positive it was in these woods and not the woods across Woodhaven Road. And now I think the creek is down there. I almost said crick. I just refuse to do that. I'm sorry. I know that's the vernacular for all of us Philadelphians to say crick instead of creek, but I don't know, for some reason I just can't do it. So, all right, I'm going to backtrack and see if I can find that bridge. All right, so here's the creek, and it does go under Woodhaven over there. So it's got to be down this way somewhere. I just can't get out to the edge close enough because I don't want to fall in. But I'm going to keep walking down and checking periodically. If we can't find the bridge, then I'm just going to see if I can go over to the other wooded area. So there's some more concrete that's in the ground, showing that there was probably something here. There's a bunch of concrete around here. I'm almost to the entrance of where I came in. Ow, thorns. And I thought I'd come down here because we're almost to the end of the creek and it's a little more leveled out down here. It's just very thick with brush and thorns and stuff. So I thought maybe I could come down here and peer down to see if I see the bridge. Now, it's possible that maybe the creek comes back over further down. Of course, I walked into spider webs. It's possible that the creek comes back across further down and maybe there's a bridge there. There's a lot of rocks right here and I can get out, check it out. Right now I have a, let me turn the camera around. I have thorns stuck to me right now. Hang on one second. Okay, that's better. So that bridge right there, that's Thornton Rd. On the other side of that is the apartments. I'm not sure what they're called now. I think they used to be called St. Ives, something like that. And I'm looking down here. Excuse the sniffles. As I said, it's cold out. I see something concrete down there, but that's probably just where it goes underneath Woodhaven, because there was concrete there. And like I said, I'm almost positive it was in these woods that bridge was at. But must be further into the woods. Now I'm not going to go further towards Comley because, as I showed you, there was like I don't know if you could see it, but there was like a homeless camp there, and I'm not trying to disturb anybody. Just trying to make videos. Anyway, so obviously the bridge is not here. So I'm going to try to go up on the Thornton, go under the bridge of Woodhaven, go out on the other side, and I'm going to search up and down to see if there's a way to get into those woods. Now, when I looked on Google Maps some time ago, the first time it was suggested to me that I come here, I didn't see any openings. Of course, Google Maps is not necessarily the most updated thing in the world. Ow! Thorns in my skin. Sorry about the camera movement there. So I don't know. I'm hoping that maybe there is an opening there and I can get in there, because that is one place that I'd wanted to check out, just to see if any remnants of that garage are still around. So let me figure out how I'm getting out of here. I think up that way, and I will be back momentarily. All right, we're back on the air quote trail, and I'm making my way to Thornton Rd. Now here we are on top of that bridge that I saw from down there. I was down that way on the rocks. All right, so I found a way in, I think. I don't know how far this goes back. We'll see. Just seems to be this is where they're dumping leaves, and I'm not really sure I want to step in that, because there could be things living in there. Maybe I can go around, and I'm stepping in a hole right now. That's great. I'm sure there's groundhogs back here. They're all over the area. Don't know. I see an opening going this way. Kinda, sorta. Have to bend way down. I don't know how much further this is gonna go back. As I said, I do have my deep woods off on. I'm just hoping I can remember how to get back out of here. Oh, more spider webs. Nice good size one going right across my forehead. This has to be one of my more noisy adventures here, being so close to the main roads. And I did not see any signs that said no trespassing. I saw no fences. Trying to figure out how to get past this stuff. I hate this stuff. It itches like crazy. So yeah, I saw no signs that said private property or anything like that. If I do, then I turn around and go back out. But thus far, there's been nothing. Quite a bit of time went past between me being in the other woods and here. Got into a conversation with a friend via Facebook video chat, and I had to wrap it up because the sun is going down. I mean, it's still kind of high up in the air, but don't have much time left. I'm going over here because the hill seems to go down, which would indicate the creek might be along here. I mean, we're pretty much right along the other side of Woodhaven now. And pretty dense in there. So I'll stick to the outside of this for now, so I don't have to bend down. And here's where the creek comes out from the other side. Let's go down there and see if there's like a path that goes along the creek. More concrete. Sorry for the loud helicopter. We are near Far Northeast Airport, so there's always bound to be a lot of air traffic going back and forth. There doesn't seem to be a trail that goes along here, but I can still get out a little ways and see down here. A lot of down trees there that go to the other side of the creek. Not many places I can cross. Strange though, there is a fence going around that side. No signs that say private property or keep out or no trespassing, no nothing like that. Let's see if we can go up here. Let me see if I can figure out a way to get around all this. There's a little manhole right here. Creek is right down there. Still trying to see if there's a way to get through all this. It's very thick. May have to go back closer to the road. Just trying to make my way through this low canopy of things here. Trying to pick the path of least resistance. Maybe if I go out towards that way. Now the creek is behind me right now, so I'm going away from the creek. Let's see what's in here. Still being very vigilant, making sure there's no signs posted. There's no getting through that way, obviously. Or this way. Huh. I may have to go back out to the road and walk down a little ways. But, I mean, even if I find nothing, it's still an adventure, and a new one at that. Can honestly say I've never been here with my channel, and I can honestly actually say, as far as I know, I've never been on this side of these woods. I was only ever in the one that I started off at. So let me just try to make my way back out to the road, if I can get my bearings here, and go this way. I see the road out there. Okay. All right, back out on the road. So that was interesting. Got the woods over here so that I don't get people on camera. Oh, I think this is just another area where people are dumping their leaves. No path here. Leaves, wood, shopping carts, tires. We'll keep walking up. All right, seemingly I found another trail, or what looks like could be a trail. Looks pretty well traveled, I guess. Maybe. At least it goes back further than the last one I went in. And there's a drop off up here. Pretty steep one. Not as steep as I thought. Got Woodhaven Rd up there. I mean, I guess I could go down here and check out what's going on down here. Before I do, let me see if this path seems to continue. It kind of does and kind of doesn't. So we'll just go down the hill here. I'm sure this is probably, or was at some time, a nice little party spot. Some concrete there. Huh. It's a lot of concrete right here. There's some up the top there too. Well, not as far up as I pointed, like right there. Wonder if this could be the The elusive underground garage that was. Certainly plausible. Let me go back out closer to the water here. Path seems to be a little more open. Yeah, I'm not sure what creek this is. I don't think it's Bequessing. Could be Byberry Creek, maybe. Oh. See some concrete ahead. Now the creek seems to turn, or split off rather. Oh, it's just a drainage thing. Huh. Let me get a little closer to that. That's weird. The water here is like white. Huh. It could be that maybe it's freezing a little bit, because I could see over here there's some ice forming on top. So maybe the whiteness there is just it freezing because of the concrete. I got things crawling on me right now. It's fun. But yeah, beyond those bushes there, it's just a little drainage hole. And obviously I am not getting across that. I might be able to get across that. I don't know. That's kind of sketchy. Plus, if that whiteness in the water is not freezing and it's some kind of chemical or something, well then I don't need to be becoming a superhero due to radiation or something. See, so I'd like to be in the woods on that side, because this is still the same side of Woodhaven that we've been on this whole time, outside the beginning. But over there doesn't look like it's very traveled. There's no paths that I see. So even if I did get over there, it's just a lot of very tall weeds, which most assuredly, no matter how much deep woods off I put on, I'd come out with ticks on me. I may already have them on me. I don't know. I'll find out when I get home. Well, let's see if we see anything interesting on the way back. Let's see. I know I stuck to the creek. I'm not trying to take an alternate path because you could see up there, or maybe you can't, there is a guardrail. That's the road right there. And I know the brush is pretty thick up by the road. And there is, sorry, Mr. Bird. There is a tree that's down over here, or multiple trees, I should say. But the part that's on this end, I mean, this thing's pretty dead, and I don't think that's going to support my weight. Now, closer to the end over there, yeah. But right here, nah, I don't think so. This thing's been here quite a while, it seems. A little turned around right now. I mean, I know where I'm going. I came from this way. I remember the cone and the hard hat here. That says bird bath on it. But again, there's no such thing as a failed adventure. Not every one of my videos is going to have something super cool, like historical or stuff like that. Got to keep in mind, when I started this, it was all about adventure. About, sorry, I was looking around to figure out where to go. It was all in the name of exploring, which is what we're doing. Now, I've been asked by a few people now to venture back here and check out these woods for different reasons. And now I've done it. I'm not saying this is my last time here. We all know I like to revisit places after I do research and find out things. Like I'm gonna try, sorry, I'm out of breath. All that ducking down. I'm gonna try to research as to what that building was on the other side of Woodhaven, because there was obviously something there. So maybe via Google Earth I'll be able to go back in time and see what building was there, if they have aerials from when the building was there. Of course, it could have just been covered in woods and I wouldn't see it, but anyway, babbling as always. So I am just about to leave these woods. So I want to thank you for coming along on this adventure. Fruitless as it may have been, as far as finding things, it was still an adventure. And I appreciate you coming along with me on all my adventures. As I've said, you are all awesome. Especially if you made it to this point in the video, then you are part of the awesome club, as I've mentioned before. Corny, I know. Again, before I start babbling, I'll wrap this up. I will say thank you again for coming along. Thank you all again for the over 1,000 subscribers. I can't thank you enough. And my next video, I'm planning something. It's not necessarily something special, but it's a place I've been before, and there might be some new discoveries to find in there. And that's all I'm going to say. You'll have to stay tuned and find out. And hopefully I'll be able to get over to this place in the next few days to be able to do this. Anyway, make sure you give the video a big thumbs up. It's right there, right underneath the video. The thing looks like a thumbs up. Yeah, click on that. And if the button that's right on the same line says subscribe and not subscribed with a D, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Once you do that, hit that notification bell. That way you'll be sure to be notified as soon as I upload new videos, and you'll be able to come along on new adventures with me. With that, I am going to get out of here. I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you stay safe, stay healthy, and take care.